You decide if you're ever gonna let me know. Yeah, suicide.
How we doing today, YouTube? It's your team New Wave back with another video today. Today I am going to be bringing you my Granblue deck profile. I got 6th place about a week ago at my local shop challenge out of 17. I went 3-2, 5 rounds. So I'm really enjoying the deck right now. Unlike a lot of people, I've played a very unique build, as not many people play the ratios or even some of the cards I play, and some of the people play cards that I don't play that are, as some would say, staples. So anyways, let's get into the deck profile. For our starter, we're playing Guiding Zombie. When ridden upon, draw a card. Come the errata, he's going to give us Quick Shield. Onto the grade 3s, play 3 copies of Ice Prison Necromancer Kakaitis. So he has the continuous ability that if your drop zone has 10 or more cards in it, he gains 10,000 power. And then if you have 20 or more cards in the drop zone, he gains 20,000 power in a crit. He also has the ability, act once per turn, counterblast 1, put the top 4 cards of your drop zone into your graveyard, call cards from your drop zone equal to 2 plus the number of grade 3s in your soul. So when you ride him, if you have like an undead or another Kakaitis in soul or a grade 3 in soul, you're calling 2 off of him plus the grade 3 count in soul. He's your ideal ride. He initiates combos. He's just all in all the best card in the deck right now. Well, one of. Other grade 3s I play 3 copies of Skull Dragon. Continuous hand, he cannot be normal called. He cannot, or you can ride him though, but you cannot call him to guard circle. You cannot call him from your hand to a rear guard circle. Continuous Vanguard or rear guard, he gains 2,000 for every card in your drop zone. He gets really, really big. And then on rear guard, at the end of the battle that he attacks, he kills himself. So 3 of him. And then the last grade 3 I play is Basskirk. I know some people have been cutting him. I personally don't like, I personally like him in the build because I'm playing a lot more of a draw engine than normal. So what I usually do is I ride Kakaitis. I do Kakaitis for 1 to 2 turns, depending on the matchup and how much I mill and how quick I can mill. But I'll ride Kakaitis, get my pluses off of him, and then when I get low, just rewrite into Basskirk. That way I won't deck myself out. That's it for the grade 3s. Moving on to the grade 2s. 4 copies of Greed Shade, of course. He is the best card in this clan. He filters hand, can grab anything you need and or want from drop zone. He's just all in all a really good setup card, filter card. Whatever he needs to be, he is. He has the skills Continuous Vanguard Rear Guard. If you have 10 or more cards in your drop zone, he gains 5,000 power. And then Auto Rear Guard. When he's placed, you put the top 2 cards, or discard a card from your hand for cost. My bad. Discard a card for cost. Put the top 2 cards of your deck into your drop zone. Grab anything you want from drop zone. So if you're on grade 2 and you don't have your Kakaitis for 3, you can call Greed Shade to a rear guard circle and grab Kakaitis from drop zone. If Basskirk's in the graveyard and you need Basskirk to stop the mill out, he can grab Basskirk. There's so many things he can grab. He can grab PGs, he can grab triggers, you name it, he can grab it. He's just a really good card. For the rest of the grade 2s, I play 3 copies of Stormride Ghost Ship. He's really good in the early game because he's a 24 attacker on his own, and then at the end of the battle that he attacks, he kills himself to draw you a card. So it hurts your opponent's hand because of the column number, and it filters into yours. So he's really good. He's also like undead. He cannot be normal called, so you can't call him to guard circle. You can't normally call him. You have to superior call him. And then the last grade 2 I play is 3 copies of Commodore Blue Blood. These are proxies for him right now. I sadly do not have him. I thought I did, but I do not. But I play 3 copies of him because he's really good. He helps filter your hand and your drop. If he hits, it puts pressure on your opponent guarding him as well. He has these skills: continuous rearguard circle. During your turn, if you have a Commodore Blue Blood in your drop zone, then he gains 4,000 power. And then on rearguard circle, whenever he hits a Vanguard, you can retire him to draw 2 cards and then discard a card from your hand. Like I said, these are proxies right now. I do not have him. I will have the cards somewhere on the screen so you guys can see it though. Moving on to the grade 1s, I play 4 Dolph the Ghosty. Yes, we play grade 1 PGs. This is Granblue. We play 12 crits. It's pretty self-explanatory. When you ride him, you draw a card, discard a card. He's your ideal grade 1 ride. Not much to say about him. Moving on, I play 4 copies of Ripple Banshee. She is a 12k booster the turn she is called from drop zone, and she's Soul Blast to draw you a card. This is extremely good because it gives you the hand you need to guard your opponent's really aggressive turns while making your numbers bigger. And it fuels drop zone from Soul. It helps clean out that Soul, which is kind of neat. I play 3 copies of Pat the Ghosty. Some people were like, well, why do you play him? Well, he might only be a 4K, and he might bind himself when removed from Guardian Circle. So when he guards, he binds himself. He doesn't go to drop zone. But the thing is you mill so much with this deck. You can fill drop zone so easily that you can guard with him from drop zone and still keep your hand for your next turn or other attacks or whatever. He has this. He's also a 15 shield. So when your opponent's Vanguard attacks, you can call him from your drop zone if you have 10 or more to the Guardian Circle and guard the attack. So I really like him. I've been enjoying him. He's actually won me a few games because I've been able to guard the Vanguard and save my hand for the additional rearguard attacks. The last grade 1 I play 3 copies of Grieving. What is this? Grieving Bullet Night Guire. I like him because when he's placed from hand or drop zone, you mill the top card of your deck and then he gains 10,000 power. So he's an 18k booster and he fills drop zone, but it's not massive. It's not, milling 2 or 3. You're not going to worry too much about decking out, and he's helping you hit really big numbers. So that's it for the grade 1s. I play 1 grade 0 that is not trigger and or starter. I play 1 copy of Chappie the Ghosty. I really like this card because with Greed Shade, you can filter this card. So what I mean by that is you can always have it in hand for guard if you need, or you can call it for a booster. You're thinking, well, why would I want to call a grade 0 for a booster or to have it guard? Well, as long as your drop zone has 10 or more, when he's placed, he becomes either a 20k guard or a 15k booster. He gains 10,000 shield or power when he's placed. So that is really good. Moving on to the triggers. $12 crit. As I said when I covered the PGs, we play 12 crit in this deck. We want to pressure our opponent. We want to get aggro. We want our opponent to guard everything. So what better way to do that than 12 crit? You're going to die. That's how we look at this. And then 4 heals. So nothing too different there. But yeah. So yeah, that is my take on Standard Granblue for the current format. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on YouTube. I'm on Facebook and Vanguardians all the time. I'm in the Granblue page. I'm all over on Facebook. So if you have any questions about Granblue or anything like that, just shoot me a message. We can talk. We can discuss builds, yada, yada, yada. I'd love to help out. And anyway, see you in the next one.